Hello everybody, how you doing? It's Damon yet again with another video, and this time I will talk about, simply put, what will I talk about? Of course, I will talk about the genius of the movie The Room. I mean, Tommy Wiseau. Tommy Wiseau, has to be an acting powerhouse for that movie. Like, if anybody who's seen that movie knows only you can have a movie that says written by Tommy Wiseau, produced by Tommy Wiseau, directed by Tommy Wiseau, and basically start the movie. Oh, hi, somebody. What a story, Mark. What? Am I supposed to do that movie day? Am I supposed to do this video about that? Oh crap. Oh crap, I just realized. Sorry. It's about rebooking SummerSlam 999. I don't know why I talk about Tommy Wiseau. Thankfully I just realized this because I was going to talk about the greatness of Neil Breen there. But hey, let's talk about rebooking SummerSlam 999. This is a show that I felt was a bit maligned because it tried to do so much with so much, but I also felt like it's a card that tried, like I said, trying to do so much with so much. Like, tried to make Billy Gunn as a main eventer with Stick, make The Rock as basically trying to basically, if anybody he face will rise up to his level after push Triple H as a main eventer, keep the status quo with Mankind. About Undertaker and Big Show actually go for the World Tag Team titles, push a Kane and X-Pac tag team, test the main eventer, keep Ken Shamrock strong, Steve Blackman seeing if he could be the heel version replacement for Ken Shamrock as a heel, etc. One thing I did not like is having IC and European title match, IC and European title defending the same match, and whoever wins is the double champion. If you're gonna do this, unify the two belts. I would have D'Lo Brown do double duty, and I'm gonna start off with the European title. D'Lo Brown defending against Hardcore Ollie because I couldn't figure out where Hardcore Ollie should be in the card, and Hardcore Ollie basically, basically be an even Steven match, and Arco Ali would go for one of his finisher, I don't know, his top drop, because something else. When you notice Crash Ollie on the outside, he gets caught into the low down power bomb 1, 2, 3. D'Lo keeps the European title. Immediately afterwards, he has to defend the IC title against Jeff Jarrett. I know it's not fair for D'Lo Brown, but hey, whatever. And this is where you can have Jeff Jarrett reclaim his Intercontinental title over D'Lo Brown due to Mark Henry turning heel on him. Because I always disliked that Jeff Jarrett just didn't care about the European title, treated like crap because the next day it surrendered, and title was so really thought they thought little of that title that it wasn't even declared vacant for a tournament. It was just handed over to Mark Henry, was considered official. So no, I want to do this. I keep the title on D'Lo Brown. Third match, rather than having a tag team tournament, how about Edge and Christian versus the Hardys? If you have to do the Terry Invitational tournament, how about you have match one here? And I'll have Edge and Christian win. For the hardcore title, I would have Big Show versus Al Snow. Big Boss Man versus Al Snow. There were a lot of big guys then. And like Green Life, I like Al Snow win. And if you want after the match, Al Snow torture Stevie Richards and Blue Meanie, who are going to become the Big Boss Man's lackeys. They're going to become his new Raven. They're going to become their new Raven to Stevie Richards and Blue Meanie. Then Val Venus has to face up against the debuting on this night, Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho's in-ring debut in WWE was very lackluster. He faced up against Road Dogg, and I think he won. I think he lost by DQ. Like, I know debut match is supposed to be you debut against the world champion, but how about you debut against somebody and you win? In this case, he faced against Val Venus. He wins via the Lion Tamer. Val Venus taps out. That's how he gets the debut. For the women's title, yet Ivory versus Tori versus Jacqueline. And I read title reign, but honestly, I didn't think it was memorable. I think I would have Tori win it because it's like she challenged for the women's title at WrestleMania at SummerSlam. She came up on the losing on both. I would have her have a short reign and lose it back to Ivory at September in your house. Jacqueline is going to win it like in several months anyway, so why bother? Then you have Ken Shamrock to Steve Blackman. 1 year after teaming up together in a Lions Den match, they have a Lions Den match once against one another, and I keep it like in real life. Ken Shamrock wins via knockout. Test versus Shane McMahon, same as in real life. Then you have The Undertaker versus The Big Show. I know The Undertaker was kind of injured at this point, but you have Undertaker versus Big Show, and I know it's the Attitude Era's way of basically winning without really winning, but there wouldn't be a pinfall that match. I just think like Big Show should win via choke slamming Undertaker through the mat, and it's like Undertaker is not found, so we basically the referee deduces that he's not able to continue because he's not there anymore, so Big Show wins via knockout. Then for the World Tag Team titles, you have X-Pac and Kane against the APA. And I would have the APA win the tag team titles as heels. Then Billy Gunn takes on the Road Dogg. And I would have the Road Dogg finally win, but at the same time, it basically would be a close enough match because I think both of them have good chemistry in the ring against each other or as a tag team eventually. And after the match, both of them end the feud. They shake hands, and it's like they reform their New Age Outlaws tag team. And the main event for the B title, you have Stone Cold Steve Austin defending against Triple H, against Mick Foley, like in real life, against The Rock in a four-way with Jesse Ventura, the referee. And I want The Rock basically, like it goes about, The Rock's about to win when basically suddenly, I don't know, suddenly maybe The Undertaker comes out and knocks out The Rock with a steel chair. So it leads to Rock brawling with The Undertaker at the back. Basically, Triple H is the pedigree on Stone Cold, but Mick Foley interferes and wins the title. Same as in real life. So that's how I have booked SummerSlam 999. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. On that note, have a great night.